Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? I say I have 0 watchers, but that's okay. I just started. I'm actually going to be a few minutes late. I'm here. I need to tie a leader because I thought my rod was ready, but I didn't double check it. So it's my fault. Let me get this leader tied on and we'll get started. It's probably going to be about 5 minutes. Sorry for the bridge noise. As in the description, I put there that I'm under a bridge. But it's supposed to storm heavily. So I did what I felt was best. If I wanted to fish, I had to get under a bridge. I'll be right back. Let me get this leader tied up. Hello to whoever's in the chat. $3.51. Hello. Wine cellar. Hello. I'm tying a leader. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't have my rod set up, and I thought I did. So I actually scheduled the live to be at 9:15. I did that at like 8:45 or 9 o'clock. But I'll be ready by then. Sorry for that noise, guys. It's not normally that bad, but I am over behind the major highway. Well, it's the major highway for here. So I'll be right back. We're gonna catch some catfish today. I got one of the rods set up. That wasn't that bad till I went live. But I got one of my catfish rods set up. I'm doing the other one. I'm gonna do some crappie fishing. And if all goes well, I'll catch a walleye too. I'm set up for walleye. And I see some shad over there busting the top of the water. Of course, I can't get to them, but they're there. So hang on, guys. Appreciate you coming in. I am gonna use like a number 5 hook. Yeah, I got some number 5 hooks in my bag. These might be 5. Does that look like a 5 to you? Looks like a 5 to me. None of y'all can see it. There we go. I'd say that's a 5. I'm gonna go with that's a 5. If it's not, I'm still gonna call it a 5. So I got a 30-pound leader. I'm gonna tie a tail knot on this dude. Can't remember which way this thing goes, from the front to the back, to the back to the front. I think it's back. You want to stick it through that there hole. Gotta wrap it. Kind of keep it tight. Do it 7 or 8 wraps. You want to bring that line back up through this eye. Just give it a nice little pull and pull your knot up. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what your knot should look like. It's strong. It's not going to bust. It's not a knot. So this is what I like to use. And the way it's set up is When the fish bites on it, that should come and turn into the fish's mouth like that. So that way they're not swallowing it. You get a good hook set. This is the circle hook, so I just have to let them take off and hook themselves, hopefully. Game plan. All right, let me get this tied on. And we're going to be using chicken breast, because I didn't have any other bait, and I had a little bit of bluegill in my freezer, so it's frozen. But I'm going to give it a shot. As you can see, I'm under a bridge, so I'm going to try to throw up maybe one up towards the one side of the bridge and maybe one out by one of these pylons. And I'm going to try to fish this tree that I don't know if y'all can see or not. Anyway, there's a tree like right in there that's in the water. I would like to get closer, but this is nothing but a mud puddle in front of me, and I don't want to stand in the water puddle to try to talk to you. Yeah, I am catch and release today. I will keep fish once in a while, but only if it's something I'm going to cook. I think it's senseless to keep fish if you're just going to throw them in your freezer and you're going to freeze them. So, but today will be all catch and release. You wonder what I'm using? I got just a Berkeley big game from Walmart. It's one of the $20 rods, 25 bucks, whatever it is. And a Cat Daddy reel, because I bought it on a combo and I lost the top half of the rod. So I just took it off and bought this big game. I got two of these big games. I haven't really caught any big fish on them. Hey V8, how you doing? I'll be right back. I gotta tie this leader on real quick. Oh, I just put that with a cow hitch on her. I like that. I do smart things once in a while. Being underneath this noisy bridge ain't the smartest thing. But it's the only way I could fish, because it's gonna rain. They said potentially hard rain, 2 to 3 inch or an inch to 2 inches. We got a cold front coming in. So right now it's like 50 degrees. It is going to drop down to 25 by around 2 or 3 this afternoon. The winds are going to start gusting up to like 20 miles an hour. So I have a couple hours to get this done, and I will. Hey, yeah, I enjoyed watching that live last night, V8. I never really kind of took we have, car races here, but it's left, 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 left around a dirt track. So nothing like what you were doing. So that was pretty neat to watch. I get tired of watching left, left, left too, by the way. Oh no, I don't want no -2. -2 is too cold. I put this cow hitch in here to make it easy, and I'm just going to cut it because I'm aggravated trying to get it undone. All right, I'll be right back. I'm all tied up. I'm gonna cut me some bait. One of the major obstacles I'm gonna run into here, guys, is I know y'all can see the river in front of me. It drops down like 6 foot. So if I get a fish of any size, I'm gonna have to try to get down there and not fall in the water. So if I fall in the water, please call somebody and tell them that I fell in the water. It's gonna be cold. I got like 3 layers of clothes on, and overalls, and the jacket, 2 hats. I don't want to get too cold. So if I go in that water, it's gonna be bad. Hi Lisa, thanks for coming in. We'll get started here in just a second. And just so you know, this just isn't any chicken. This is quality premium chicken breast. One stupid chicken breast is $3.50. So the fish better like it because it's good stuff. I sure didn't need a whole great big pack from Walmart. So I just hit one of the butcher shops to get a piece. I'd have wasted the rest of it, so I'd rather spend a little more and waste a lot less. I'm going to start out with a small piece of chicken breast. It's not flavored, it's not jello, it's not garlic, it's just a piece of chicken breast. Somebody was nice enough to have a rod holder made for me already. I think I'm going to have to make my other one. Shouldn't be hard, there's enough big rock. I got a net that's pretty much going to be useless because I can't get to the water, but I have it. I've kind of been through this little stretch right here on my boat. I've never fished it from the shore. There's probably 6, 7, 8 foot right there by the pillars. You get on the other side of those pillars, it's 20 foot, 15, 20 foot. that might work. All right, I'm gonna cut me up a piece of bluegill. We'll get it on there. All right, I'm gonna go with a small center section of bluegill. I've got the gut pocket in there. I don't have any scissors to, I guess I can just use my knife. That'd be a smart thing. I'm gonna cut the spin off so it doesn't get in the way. We'll get her thrown out. I did do one smart thing today. I went to work and sharpened my knife. Brand new knife. I just got it. Took it out of the package, went to work and sharpened it. That was a good idea. I don't do that very often. Always want to make sure you got any scales off the hook. All right, guys, I'll come hang out with you now a little bit. I've got the drag set on the one on the left, which I should be able to hear. It's kind of loud clicker, but the one on the right, the clicker is not very loud. So, yeah, I'm supposed to get those winds too here in Missouri. It's supposed to be bad. Good morning, Air Health Angler. Welcome in. I'm doing some catfishing for now. I'm gonna do some crappie fishing. You know, there's a few of us that's in that winter tournament, the Sunfish King tournament. I have one of my target species, but I've got 3 more to get. I really think the catfish and the walleye is going to be the 2 harder ones to get. I could be wrong, but I got a tree that's laying down over here in the water. I think I get my crappie there. If not, I think I get something on the way home. But I know it's hot in these clothes right now, but I'm gonna really appreciate it in about 2 hours when that cold front starts coming through. So you got thermos full of coffee? That's gonna help. I wish these cars would go the other way. They weren't so stinking loud, so I'm sorry. Of course, they said it was going to be pouring down rain at this time of day. They said heavy rains. This ain't heavy, guys. Actually, don't even hardly look like it's raining now. Always got to be something to mess up my fishing trip. Normally it's me because I forget stuff. And a friend of mine's like, well, put it all together in a pile. Well, I do that, then I leave the pile. Then I'm in trouble. Figure as long as I got my fishing poles, some line, a couple hooks and a weight, I'm good. I can find bait. Wind is blowing pretty good in East Tennessee. It's calm here. Matter of fact, I'm about ready to take this jacket off. In fact, I am going to take the jacket off. We'll go put it in the dirt. That's what they make a washer for. And I brought 2 minnow nets today because I never seen a number of my minnow net. I got 2 of them. So I did do that right too. Come on, fish. You want to eat that chicken? It's finger licking good. I know there's something out there who wants to eat that chicken. And try to put the stupid chest. I hate this thing. I like using the chest cam, but it always comes on snapped in the back. Like this part right here comes apart. Drives me crazy. Hey Stuart, how you doing, buddy? Did you catch any fish this morning? I know you drank a lot of coffee. Oh, I ain't paying no $200 for a net either. Waiting for catfish to take off with one of these rods. It'd be a lot easier if I just took this off and put it together. But I don't do things easy. Alright, that's on, this is on. So the real main reason why I'm even putting this on is for the tournament, because if I got my phone doing my live, I can't take pictures of the fish. But it's easier just to have it on my chest so I can bend it down and click it. So I'm gonna grab my GoPro, put it on here, be right back. If one of those rods bends over, call me and let me know. Now this is my old faithful GoPro. I have not had any problem with this GoPro. I bought a new GoPro just to have a second one. It ain't been nothing but trouble. It turns on when it wants. It turns off when it wants. It'll record just because it wants to. And it's just a piece of crap. And of course, GoPro, they're like, well, there's nothing wrong with it. All the settings are correct and it's updated. I'm like, well, shouldn't it just turn on by itself, people? My other one don't do that. Why should this one? So, and I always carry a battery pack when I'm using my GoPro. The batteries on these things only last about a half hour. You can go for like a day using a battery pack. Same thing you can do on your phone. If you leave the battery out of these things too long, it does want you to reset the time and date. But I charged all my batteries, so I had them in the bank charger. Oh shoot, I don't know what time it is. It's 45 in the morning. Okay, time and date updated. It should be good. So if I was to guess which rod's going to get a bite, I'd say it's going to be the one on the left because it's going to be the hardest one to get in. And it's got the cut bluegill on it. Either one's going to be tricky. So when I go down there rocks to get a fish and I fall, I'll have this GoPro on and it'll be recording. So when they drag my butt out of the water, if I'm alive or dead, there'll be footage of it. And I want that footage posted to YouTube because I want to share it all with my peoples out here. Oh, Lloydies, good morning. Cindy's in here too. Cindy, I'm catfishing. I know it's hard to believe, but I'm doing it. I ain't got no skipjack, and I ain't got no cut shad. I'm gonna catch a crappie here in a few minutes, but the bad thing is I can't use crappie here in Missouri. It's a no-no. It's considered a game fish, which I think. I mean, I don't know. There's so many of the lakes and rivers that are overpopulated with crappie here. They should allow us to use it for bait, but they don't. I can't make them change the rules. I'm gonna go ahead and bait up a rod really quick so I can throw it out to see if I can't catch a crappie. I need a crappie for my Sunfish King tournament. And for those that choose to come in, I wish I could move you about 10 foot closer because you're actually a long ways away from what you see, I think. What I see, you see. You look like you're really close, but you're not really. You see that? This is probably 10 foot away. That's probably 15 to 20. But it's nothing but mud over here. And I don't feel like standing in mud and falling and busting my butt. I did that in my last video when I fell in the rocks. Thankfully, I landed on a flat rock and it didn't hurt my booty. Might have hurt my pride a little bit, but not my booty. So here in Missouri, you can use up to 3 rods at one time. My camera feels like it's perfect. It might not be. All right, you can use up to 3 rods at one time, and depending on where you're, like if you're on the Mississippi, you can use like tons and tons of hooks. I think anywhere else it's up to 3 hooks per rod. Don't quote me on it, but I think that's what it is. I never do it, so I don't really worry too much about it. I'm gonna go with the slip bobber rig. I don't know if anybody has ever used a slip bobber rig. I mean, I'm sure you have. Most anglers do that crappie fish. You can go to Walmart, buy these little bobber stoppers. They're green. You can get like plastic ones will slide right on your line. But just kind of like put your line through it, tighten it up, clip off the ends. This way it makes it slidable. Or if you want to adjust your depth, just grab that little dude, pull it up or down. And then as your bait drops or your weight drops, your depth drops, it'll stop at that bobber stopper. If you want to be 2 feet, be 2 feet. If you want to be 6 inches, just move that dude down to 6 inches. It beats trying to unclip and retie and all that other garbage. So let me get a minnow on here. I'm going to throw it out and see what happens. Our minnow nets are over there. The minnows are over there. Yeah. That's normal for me not to be ready. Okay, so as far as the fish go that's in this river, there's walleye. I don't know how big the population is. I know they do have to be 18 inches to keep them out of this part of the river. There's bluegill, crappie, sockeye, whatever you like to call them. Flatheads, channel cat, gar, and probably some other goofy little fish you don't think about at the time. And there's lamprey, them little sucky things that attach to fish. We caught one of those about this time last year on a bass just fishing over, matter of fact, just on the other side of the river. Right over there. I was like, what the hell is that? I never seen one of them before. And I didn't even know they were in this river. So we caught one. I mentioned bass. Where's the bass? That wing crappie. I'm blowing my dinner off. But it's only my minute. I lost my weight. No big deal. So if y'all can tell me how to make this fish pull on in lines to make them rods move, I'd really appreciate it. So I want to be popular like Cindy. I want to be a superstar. That's right, Cindy. I'm talking to you. Man, I wish them loud cars would go somewhere else but the highway. You think they have a right to sit there and drive up there and make so much noise when I'm trying to fish? It's just not right. I know I should use pliers to do that, not my teeth, but I don't have any pliers handy. My teeth are there. So that's what gets used. You're feeling rough. Let's see. Last night was Thursday. Dog was on. I don't remember seeing a Skipjack Cindy show. I thought maybe you might be worn out from trying to catch all the fish. I'm gonna give these rods probably another 10 minutes where they're at, and I'm gonna try to maybe flop them around or throw them in different spots. And that stupid strap on my GoPro just came off. That's what I'm saying. I hate this thing. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I wish I'd have never spent the money on it. So if anybody's got a good GoPro strap, that they know it's not going to come apart constantly in the back, let me know so I can order it. And I know it's not the adjustment, because it's adjusted all the way out from when I was 320 pounds. I'm 80 pounds lighter, so it can't be that. Now the other side just came off. It's starting to rain now. Okay. This thing starts popping off, and it keeps popping off. Like I'm gonna start a whole damn thing in the water. Camera and all. Then I'd probably get a ticket for throwing something in the water. So I better not do that. But I feel like it sometimes. All right, let's try this again. Cindy must not really feel good at all because normally she's got the gift of gab and the gift of the giggles. That's why she makes a great host. All right, now that I've gone through all of that, I still don't have a bite. I know there's fish in this river because I caught them. I'll grab me a drink of coffee real quick, get a minnow back on her, and go back at it. And hey guys, I appreciate y'all tuning in. We kind of struggle with watch hours and subscribers. They're both going up. Thanks to that last video I put out. Well, not the last one, but the uncut fishing at the spillway. To me, it wasn't all that great. But some other people thought it was like, it wasn't so much that I wasn't catching a whole lot of fish. I only caught one fish. I thought one. But it's more the fact that it was actually real fish because you can't go out every time and catch fish on top of fish. And I like the scenery of it, which is something I take for granted because I see it all the time. So, but that video's got me almost 30 subscribers. It got me over 500 watch hours. So, I mean, that's huge for me because you put all my watch hours together, I only had like 600 in the first place. So, I appreciate you guys helping me out here and staying in for the live. It's kind of hard to judge how far I'm going. Way up here. There's probably another 10 or 15 feet to the water from where I'm standing. So I not only think that I killed my minnow, when I chucked it over there, I hit that stupid piling and I threw my minnow off. So I'm gonna try this again. This wind's blowing this way, the current's going that way. So every time I throw where I want to throw, the wind's blowing me into the tree I want to fish. But the current wants to push me the other way. I just need one crappie. I don't need more than one. At least I got it off. Just as I thought. I got caught up. I'm done using this pole for now. We're gonna watch your catfish poles. Move them. I really kind of want to throw one over here by the structure where the tree's at. Because if Stacy would bank fishing, she's out here. Throw into the structure. Well, that structure is that big pillar. They might not be there. So the chicken breast is going to go over. And I'm right on that base of that pillar. left rod had to be like in a moss patch because I pulled up, it's full of leaves and moss. Nasty, nasty, nasty. I pretty much got both these lines up underneath that bridge pylon right now. So, I mean, that one is literally an inch off that side. So if there's any catfish swimming around or trying to chase bait fish or whatever, hopefully they'll find it. I drove an hour down here. Kind of feel like Cindy. She drives a long ways too to fish. But it's like the only place that I can fish and actually have service to do a live stream. So that's why I did it. I could have went to the Mississippi, the Mississippi River. Could have went there, but I don't have a lick of service here. And the funny thing is, where I fish, it's just right outside of a big city, well, a big town. Don't know that I call it a city. And anywhere you go in there, you got, full tower service, but not on the Mississippi. I wish I had one of those phones. I had service everywhere I went. Now, I did bring my cast net. I was going to go out on the courtesy dock they have over here by the boat ramp. When I got here, they got the courtesy dock pulled up. It's out of the water. So that pretty much blew that. I mean, I could probably try to get some shad, but I don't really want to tear my cast net up. It's the last one I got. I've already torn through 2 or 3 cast nets. I mean, they get expensive to buy all the time. Besides, I cannot throw a cast net worth a darn. It always comes out as a taco or a pork chop, or don't ever come out as a donut. Probably why I can't catch very many shad. Once in a while, I'll get lucky and I'll get one of them little bitty shads. Hey, Spalding, Happy Park. The Mississippi's kind of a funny critter. Like where Rod's Fishing Adventures, where he lives at, that's above the Alton Dam, so it is fairly calm for the most part. But if you come down towards the area that I live at, which is below St. Louis, I'm about 50 miles south of St. Louis. It's very fast. It's very currenty. It's really easy to get swept away in that river if you're not careful. But if you watch Rod's videos when he's out catfishing on the Mississippi, it looks like a big lake. It doesn't look nothing like that where I fish. And I'm assuming it's all because of the when they open the gates and stuff for the barges to go through. Where Rod lives at, the Illinois and the Mississippi meet. Which we did a fun fishing trip up there together. We did a catfishing trip. Rod and Carl and Shane and I. And it was a good time. We didn't catch anything big, but we did catch some channel cat. I think the biggest fish was maybe 2 to 3 pounds. Rod caught a little couple small blues. Well, they might have been a little bit bigger than that, but they weren't very big. Not like 50-pound Cindy. She caught that 50-pounder the other night. That was awesome. It was fun to watch her. Seven people in here. Welcome, everybody. So I'll ask you guys a question, see what you think. The only thing I had available to me was frozen bluegill and chicken. I might get lucky and barely get a shad with my cast net. But what else would you use in your body of water if you were limited on bait? What is the basis you using? And right now I'm using chicken breast and bluegill. It's not Jello or nothing else on the chicken breast. It's just straight chicken breast. But it's good stuff because it came from the butcher shop at $3.50 for one chicken breast. Crabs, that would be fun. I don't have crabs here to try either, but it'd be fun to try. We went to Florida and we were using little fiddler crabs, and Shane caught a little, hardhead catfish. It wasn't very big, but it was still fun. Use the chicken to catch crab. You probably use chicken legs or chicken thighs because that's a heck of a lot cheaper than using chicken breast. I think the only reason why the chicken breast is so expensive is because people know fishermen want to use it. There's a whole lot of people don't like to eat the breast. I wouldn't mind trying bait shrimp, but there's nobody around me that carries it. I guess I could just get like a regular bag of the unpeeled shrimp from the Walmart. Walmart's always. Crabs would be nice. I don't know that I want to say that. Crabs would be great to use if I had those. I'm gonna say crabs would be nice to have, and I'm like, that's not a good thing to say. Definitely not a good thing to say. I just really wish one of these rods would just bend over. I don't care if it bends over a lot, just a little bit. Raw fish, we can get those during the summertime here. Um, right now it's just too darn cold to get in the water. The water temperature is probably, well, I was out here a week ago in my boat and the water temperature was right about 40 degrees. I'm not going to go crawl around in 40 degrees water. Crawl down. They're even hard to find in the creek right now. How we catch the in the rivers? We use milk crate. This one no mash. Oh, that's kind of cool. Crab Creek sea bait, especially squid. Can't say I have that around here either. But it's good to know. Wonder where old Stacy's at. I figured he'd be in here by now. He's always like, man, I missed your live again. I was like, yeah, I know. He may just be good enough though. He might be doing a video because I know he's got some bad weather coming in too. I think he's going to get pounded with snow. I know if the weather starts getting bad here, there's a spot over here and go put my truck. And I normally keep my rod holders in my truck, and I took them out the other day because they're in the back of my truck. I thought I had them in my truck But there's a bench down there I can use to hold my rods. So I may sit up in a parking lot and throw my rods and see what happens. I'm sure I'll do that after the live. I'll just put a camera up out there and just leave it run. Because I do know there are fish in here. They attached to grass. Hermit crabs. We have those as pets over here. They like to eat fruits and vegetables. They like sand. They like stay in logs. We don't have them wild though. Some people even keep the fiddler crabs for pets. Some people use them for bait. See, I really thought if I walked away from my camera and my rods to get a drink of coffee, which by the way, a friend of mine got this for me. Her name's Courtney. That's really cool. It says, if I'm gone missing, I've gone fishing, which is really cool. And I don't know if any of y'all watch wrestling, the WWE, but Bray Wyatt just passed away. He had a heart attack. But one of his symbols, his group of people, they called the Fireflies. And this just happens to have a firefly emblem on it, which I thought was really cool because she didn't know that. And I just happened to notice it. I'm like, that is neat. Because I was a big fan of Bray Wyatt or the Fiend. Wrestling just hasn't been the same. Well, Joan, how you doing this morning? Hey, you guys feel free to share each other out. You might not be on each other's channels. I guess I need to have mods to do that though, and I can't do mods till after the live stream. Okay. Well, don't share each other out, but go check each other out. And when I get home this evening, I'll go through and make some mods. I just never really thought too much about it, which I guess was dumb because it's something I should have done a couple of videos ago. Come on, fishies. I know you're there. Where are you? I'm really impatient. I hate to sit there and just wait. You know, I know most of you guys have seen Anthony Joe. He's out there casting. He's doing something. I'm kind of the same way. I hate just sitting there to wait. But I don't want to go over there and fish and ignore you guys. Because without you, there's no me. Well, I'm still going to fish. But I made this channel just to share my experience with everybody else. To me, if I get monetized, that's great. If I don't, that's fine. It's just the experience. I work at a residential care facility, nursing home. And every time I put out a video, I'll put it on the TV at work so the folks that live there, they can watch it and they enjoy seeing the new outdoor scenes. They like seeing if we caught fish or not. So I kind of do it for them too. When you're in a residential care facility, some of them can come and go, some of them can't. Some have families, some don't. So whatever kind of exposure to the outside they can get, they like it. It's not like they're locked in. They can come and go as they please. Some of them don't have a way to do it. I'm going to give it a few more minutes. Then I'm going to switch these rods. I think I'm going to throw my chicken out past the pylons. I'll try to put in the bluegill up underneath the bridge pillar. Just because it would make more sense. Because, the bluegill and stuff are going to stay around my pillar. That's what they're feeding on. See if that does any good. Oh, I'm on the pylon. That rod on the right, I'm committed right on that pylon. And this one on the left is pretty darn close to it. I just wish these cars would go home and quit making noise. I don't think it's right to keep dropping over me. Guess as long as they don't drop through, it's okay. Man, I really hate having to retie that rod. I will though. Stupid tree. And to be honest with you, I've tried to fish that tree a couple times. I've never caught any. I think there'd be crappie laying all over it, being right by those pylons, in between the shore and the pylon. If I had a stick of dynamite, I'd probably find some fish. Yeah, this is a pretty good sized bridge. And that's a fairly new bridge, so it's not too bad. I am on the southbound side of the bridge, though. Yeah, I don't think I can get by with dynamite fish, as much as I'd love to. I really thought with all the rain coming down and the water coming off the bridge, there's water going down these rocks. I really thought these fish should be like right up in here eating. I mean, it's really the perfect spot for them to be. All right, I'm moving them around. So I have an empty hook. I'm fishing on credit. So either something ate the bait off of this, or when I got snagged over there, the bait came off. But you probably put odds that something ate the bait. Got a fresh piece of chicken going on. Let's get it out there. I'm gonna give this guy a pretty good shot. See if we can get it out somewhere. To be honest with you, this reel is almost too big. All right, that left rod I've got. I've been over this area tons of times with my boat, so I have an idea. That left rod's probably in about 12 foot of water right now. The farther you go to the left, it starts to do an incline, which may be where the fish are at. They may not be out in the deep. And then I put this one in between those two pillars. I should try to throw it under the pillar, but I missed. Ah, there Rod is. Good morning, Rod. Good to see you. I have so far caught a tree, and I caught a snag. That's been it. So technically, yes, I did catch something, but not a fish. The plan is to catch a catfish, a crappie, and a walleye today. I don't care if I got to stay here to 5 o'clock. I am going to grab a battery though and put a battery on my phone because it's already down to like 60%. I'm going to get a second phone. My head jack doesn't work too good on this, but I can use an external mic with another phone. So that way, if I'm 20 feet away, I'm not having to yell and scream. Always make sure you carry extra USB cords. I normally carry 2 to 4. I normally carry 2 to 4 power banks. These are nice power banks if you can get one that actually charges. It's supposed to be solar charging, but I've got 2 orange ones that won't charge. Shane's got an orange one that doesn't charge, but the blue one he's got charges. We're plugged up charging. So Rod, I'm surprised you're not out fishing. It's nice today. I figured you'd take the opportunity. I'm down here in Greenville, so the weather hasn't turned bad here yet. It's just been raining off and on. It's supposed to be heavy rains, and it's been light rain. That's why I chose to come here to the bridge. If I know it's going to stay like this, I'd have stayed closer to home. Oh, I just kind of noticed something, and I know you guys can't see it. Maybe if I gesture a little bit, you might be able to. Okay, that's the bottom of the bridge. You see where that the long base goes? Right below it, it's marked 2017. That's where it flood. That's how high that flood got. 2017 on this bridge. Fog. Fish yesterday. It's fog today. Huh. It ain't been foggy here at all. It ain't been very fishy here either. Well, we're down to 3 viewers. I must not be. I ain't seen Anthony J pop in. I wonder if he's doing a live. If Anthony J or Cindy or somebody's doing a live, that's where they went. But, Rod, I got a video that's got over 5,000 views. I've got 500 watch hours out of it, which is pretty cool. I'm excited. Now I kind of want another one, but I'm not going to get my hopes up too much. I just want to see one of these rods bend over. Probably when I get finished with this live, I'm going to try to do some minnow fishing or some crappies. I'll just use the old chest cam. Mainly because I do long sessions, get into yeah, you do long sessions. I can't. I run out of things to say. But I can guarantee you what, if I don't catch no fish, as soon as I turn this stupid camera off, that rod's going to bend over. That's just how it works. Thanks, Rod. That cold front's supposed to come through here about 2 o'clock. They say the winds are going to go up to about 20 miles an hour, maybe more. I'm at Greenville, Missouri. It's the 67 bridge. I'm standing up underneath it. So this is actually the St. Francis River, which is considered part, where I'm at, is considered part of Wapapello Lake. But if you go that way, which looks like it's that way on the camera. It'll take you to Wapapalo Lake. It's probably about a 20-minute boat ride. It gets very shallow though. If you don't use your charge finder on your fish finder, you'll never make it. You'll get beat somewhere. Because there's spots that go from 5-10 foot down to inches. That's just like really not that far up here. It goes from 12 foot and it goes up to 2 foot. I've hit my motor on there going at pretty good speed. I'm like, oh crap, it almost stopped me dead. Luckily enough, I didn't rip the motor off the boat. Not the new boat, the old boat. Yeah, I know. Not looking forward to that. That's kind of why I wanted to get a video out. Plus, I work doubles all weekend. I think I work all the way up till next Thursday or Friday or maybe even Saturday. I'm not sure if I even have a day off this next week. Person going out for surgery. Uh-oh. Something's going on here. The left rod's getting that line moved around. Slowly tugging down on it. That might be a channel cat. It's got a 5/0 hook. Oh, dang. I didn't realize I was that close to the camera. It's got a 5/0 circle hook on it. So if it's anything of any size, it should be able to take it. Might be some stupid little perch pushing it around too. Come on. And if y'all like these thermal coffee mugs like I got, check out Rod. He's got a nice one he had made. I'd show it to him, Rod, but I don't know. Get one of these days though. But they're the nice thermal cups. Kind of like this one. Holds what, 4 cups of coffee, you said, Rod? Keeps it good and hot. I'm sure that's U.S. shipping only, though. It'd be too expensive to ship it in. I guess he hit it and quit it. No, that almost looks like a ball of shad out there. You kind of see like a dark spot out there moving around. That's got to be a ball of shad. Hey, Rod, next time I come up, oh, Anyfin, good morning. I'm out here trying to get catfish for the tournament. I just had a bite on the left rod. It didn't take it though. Sorry for the road noise under the bridge. Because it's supposed to be pouring down rain according to the weather. And they're called for severe storms and everything else, and it's been a light rain. So I really didn't have to be under the bridge, but I thought it was going to be a lot worse than what it was. Once again, the weatherman was wrong. So, Anyfin, you got any fish yet for the Sunfish King tournament? I got one. Oh, and Rod, what I was saying, next time I come up, would you please teach me how to throw a cast net, because I can't ever get the thing to open up all the way. Once in a blue moon, I'll get it lucky. And I've watched video on top of video. And I just can't get the hang of it. When I had a little smaller net, I could do it. And this net I got now is just a little bit bigger, and I still have trouble. Come on, flathead. I'll take a 12-inch channel. There he goes again. He's still pulling. Just ever so slightly, that rod just boop, boop. Of course, you know, that's out there by where that ball of shad is. That might be them shad rolling around. It kind of, you know, honestly, it kind of looks like a line. You may be swimming with that dumb thing. All I know is if he's going to take that, he's going to have to take it because I ain't running across there because I will bust my butt faster than can be in that mud. It sure seems to me I had that line quite a bit further out that way. Now it's way over here. And I could be wrong. All right, guys. Did you see something bite? I did not. Something did though. I had to put another piece of bluegill on there. And I know that didn't fall off. Something took it off. I never did see that rod move. Got another small piece of the bluegill on here. I cut the fins off the top of it. And it's just small enough to where even if the fish grabs it and turns it sideways, it won't hook into itself. Yeah, I know that line wasn't that far over. I mean, I guess maybe it could have been a guard that sit there and picked it off. But I didn't notice. Sorry for all the beeps, guys. Apparently, Stacy sent me a message, and I just now get starting to get those. I'm gonna turn those off. Quit. Rings and notifications are turned all the way down. Go away. All right. Sorry, guys. I hit the wrong thing. At least I knew how to get back into it this time. Last time I shut the whole stinking video down. Oh, I fixed it. No, that's me. I hit the back. Didn't need to hit back. It bounced me out. All right, guys, I'm gonna reel this left line in because this left line is like way over here now. That rod ain't moving nothing, but that line moved. It's like way over here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do something smart for once. I'm gonna get my net. See that what I did with it? Ah, it's over there. How I'm gonna get this fish in, I don't know if there's actually nothing. Almost fell again. Y'all see my rod? Don't laugh too hard, Rod. At least I didn't hit my butt. So if that thing goes all the way down there again, I can fix that. I can throw 4 more ounces on that dude. They'll put like 6 ounces on there. It ain't going. Yeah, I'd have done it right in the dang mud too. We got the stinking riffraff everywhere. It's great for pole holders. It's about all though. But to be honest with you, I'm really surprised we ain't caught a fish. I mean, maybe that wasn't even a bite. Maybe that was the current pushing that line down, made it look like a bite. But I drove down here to catch a fish, and I'm going to catch a fish. And just so y'all know, I'm working with a local bait company that's in my area. He's a small guy, but he's coming out with some cool new stuff, and he actually designed the jig that I asked for. So when I'm able to get it, we're going to try it out. He didn't have the color I wanted. I'm like, hey, can you make this? He's like, well, sure, I can make that for you. So he made it, sent me a picture of it. And I'm like, that's awesome. I was really hoping they'd been in the mail before I got here, but they weren't. So you know they'll be in the mail when I get home. No, I ain't got any night crawlers. I thought about stopping to get them some, but I'm like, no, I got chicken and I got cut bluegill. I'd say I just turn over a rock or two, but I ain't gonna find no night crawlers and need no rocks right now either. Dude got a minnow. I could put that minnow on this other rod and just drop that dude all the way to the bottom. Catfish come by and eat that. Be like, ooh, some free food. Come on, somebody buy. Man, this is a struggle between the stinking cars up there and the fish not biting. Makes it a rough time. If Stacy was here, I'll just have him walk out there in the water, get the fish for me, and put it on the line. That man loves to be in the water catching fish. those cars really loud for you guys? I know they're loud, especially when them big trucks go across. Come on, it's up the light. The wind's moving that line right there. Pretty sure it's just the wind. It's starting to pick up. I wonder if that cold front's about ready to come through. Yeah, kind of feels that way too. Anything, because I mean, you know, somebody could just crash through the bridge and come down here. It'd be bad. Well, what I think I might do, seeing how we're not doing nothing here, I'll probably go ahead and end the live, and then I'm gonna move up to where it's a little shallower. I don't know if I'll do another live or not. I'll be away from this bridge as long as the screen stays off. Then turn my camera on and try to do some crappie fishing. See if a catfish bites on the rods while I'm crappie fishing. That would be a good spot for a Halloween live. I might have to try that. Actually, it might be really cool. That's a good idea. So, I think I'm gonna do that, guys. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I think Rod and anything's the only one left in here anyway. I mean, I appreciate you guys being here. Don't take that wrong. Maybe Lloydie, but I'm gonna try to get out and fish some other part of the river. There's just not a whole lot going on here, so they may not be here. But thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. I mean, it really helps me out a lot. So thank you guys. Have a good day. And anything, I hope you catch some fish for the tournament. And I hope I catch a bigger one. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I would really like to catch a bigger one. You catch some pretty nice fish. But I know your lakes were frozen. Hopefully they're unfrozen. Of course, I think up in Pennsylvania, you guys are getting some bad weather. So anyway, thanks guys. We'll catch you next time. I might do another video down there. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Thanks. Bye guys.